Well, I remember that day super distinctly because you reached out to me and said, Father, can we meet? And it's Easter Vigil, and all I can think about is all the things I have to do to get ready for Easter Vigil and the Easter Masses. And then I'm like, oh wait, he's got to talk more. And so we met here at the rectory, and I remember just feeling like very deeply for you at that point because of that struggle of you believed in your heart and mind that Jesus Christ is our Savior. You wanted to be baptized, and yet you knew that could be even dangerous for your family to some degree, and certainly there could be division there. I remember saying to you, only you can decide, right? Because of free will that we have, and that either way, you already had received Him in your heart. So whether you were baptized formally that night or not, you had already decided to be Christian.
Right.
So I didn't know. Then you left, and we talked a little bit more. You left, and I didn't know if you'd be back that night or not. And then you showed up here about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was reflecting on that meeting all throughout that whole day, and I was just thinking, if it was anybody else, or if I was in any other situation, I feel like it would have been like we'll just come and just get the sacraments, and then we'll just deal with all of that other stuff a little bit later, right? Like kind of like a feeling of being pressured into just coming into the fold, and then figuring out all of the personal crisis stuff a little bit later. But it was the complete opposite, right? Just like the love that you had for me in that moment, and understanding that this isn't just your typical everyday scenario of a conversion, and there is like sensitivity here of other families and other external factors. Like you took that and you really heard me out, and I think a lot of that had to do with. Just like reflecting on that made me realize like that is the love of Christ, right? Like He is never going to force me to accept Him. He's never going to force me to do anything that I wouldn't want to do, right? And so just knowing that I still had that choice was very impactful, like that from that conversation. But yeah, then come to the church and get my sacraments, and at that point.
Baptized right here, this font. Yeah, it's so beautiful with Blessed Mother looking over our shoulders, and knowing her intercession was very powerful as well.